students, starting with the practical example of implementing a selection screen. In the last video, I have discussed about the selection screen, what it is, what are the options of creating the selection screens. So I am repeating the same thing about the selection screens and their options of creating the selection screens. A selection screen is one of the 4 types of user dialogues, and it is different from other general type of screens which are designed with the help of ABAP workbench tools such as Screen Painter and Menu Painter. The selection screen are designed whenever a user wants to design a screen only for accepting the data input, and you can either enter a single value or a complex criteria value for a field onto the selection screen. As in this figure you can see, we have two options of creating the selection screens. The first one is with the help of parameter statement, and second one is select option method. Both of these are declarative statements and are used to generate a standard selection screen with input ready fields. The selection screen generally serves as an interface between the program and the user and allow the limitation of the amount of data to be read from the database. We have third option, or you may say there is third kind of statement that we can use for defining the selection screen, which is selection screen statement. So total we have 3 ABAP statements with the help of which we can create the selection screen. The first one is the parameter statement, second is the select option statement, and third one is the selection screen statements. Now come to the practical part. As we want to create here the selection screen in the program, so we need to open the ABAP editor, and you can open ABAP editor using the transaction code SE38. Give the command in the command window SE38 and press enter. Now I am giving here the program name ZScreen1. Click on the create button. It is showing the ZScreen1 is already exists. Please choose the another one. So I am taking here another screen number ZScreen2. This is our new screen. So I have given here the title new screen, and the type is executable program, and then click on the save button. Select the package name, save, then change request. Now ABAP editor has been opened. Now I am writing the program of selection screen based on the parameter statement as well as select options. Data gs underscore sflight, and the type is sflight. I have created here the work area of the type sflight, where sflight is our table name. Creating here a constants gc underscore mark, and the value, default value I am initializing here X. Now creating the selection screen, then begin of screen, giving the screen number here 1100 as subscreen. Now select option SO underscore CAR for GS underscore flight underscore car ID. Giving here an option which is used with the select option, which is memory ID, which will store your the data value that you will give after execution of the program. So we have here selected two data objects for the table field car ID as well as table field connection ID. Now I am going to close the selection screen statement with the help of selection screen, end of screen, and then selection screen number. Similarly, here I am creating the another selection screen, then begin of screen 1200 as subscreen. Then again I am using select option for the data object SO underscore flight date for particular field, and the field is GS underscore flight FL date. Now again the end of selection screen. So we can end this selection screen with the help of end of screen and then screen number. Screen number is 1200. Click on the save button. Now we are going to create another subscreen on which we will define the radio button. So again I am creating here the selection screen, begin of screen, and the screen number is 1300 as subscreen. Now we need to create here selection screen, begin of block, and the block name is radio with frame. So here we are going to create a particular block with a frame will be there. As I have told you in the last video, you can create the checkbox as well as radio buttons using the parameter statement. So I am using here the parameter statement PA underscore all is the object name, then radio button group, and giving here the group name is RBG1. Similarly, I am creating another one, PA underscore national, and then radio button group, which is RBG1. Now ending of the selection screen. So selection screen, end of screen, and the screen number is 13. Now I am going to create tabbed blocking using selection screen. Selection screen, then begin of tab block, and the block number name I am giving here airlines. Suppose if you want to give the tab block with the 4-5 lines, so we can use here the 4-5 lines. Then selection screen, giving here the tab and passing the parameter here the value 20. That means the 20 character it can contain. The name of the tab can contain up to 20 character, and we are using here user command because user will use the mouse click button to click on a particular tab. So I am giving here the user command with the connection tab CONN, so that the user can click on directly on it. When user will click on it, then it will call your default screen. Either you can also use the screen calling with the help of call screen and screen number. We are using here the default screen. That means the program when will execute and show you screen, then it automatically default screen it will display 1100. Similarly, we can also use here the selection screen tab, another tab we are going to create again with the same size of characters for the tab name, then tab 2 user command, and giving here the date, and default screen is our 1200. As you can see, the 1200 screen is showing the our flight date, so we have given here the name is date. Okay, now the third one, selection screen, then tab 20, and this is tab 3, and user command giving the name is here flight, and the default screen it will display you is 1300. Now we need to close this selection screen, end of block, because we have started the selection screen with begin of block. One thing that is, keep in mind that the name of the block that we have given here, airlines, must be matched with the end of block, the name airlines. Click on the save button. Now I have discussed in the last video regarding the events that executed behind the selection screen, and the first event or first step was the initialization. So I am going to use this event initialization. That means I am going to initialize your selection screen elements or selection screen fields directly. So I am assigning here the default value AA2 SO underscore char low value. Low means, that means the left part of the input field. I am giving here QF value to SO underscore char high, which will define your right hand side range value. Now the another was BT, which is assigned to option button. Another is inclusive to sign option SO underscore char and then sign. Now I have also discussed about regarding this month. Once you have created this month, you need to be append the particular data object into the internal table. So we are using here the append command, the append SO underscore char. Now clear this SO underscore char and then again enter the values into the data object. Move column. This is our AZ to SO underscore char low value. Similarly, EQ to SO underscore char high value. Now defining here the sign option. Sign is exclusive. Exclude SO underscore char sign. Now again need to append into internal table. So use the statement append SO underscore char. Now we need to define, because this initialization part is used for initializing the fields or variables or data objects. So in this part I am going to initialize the one thing which is your tabbed name. So give here the tab 1 equal to connections, and it can be up to 20 characters, but I am giving here only the limited values T11. Now the tab 2 equal to date, and giving the name to this one is T12. Similarly, tab 3 equal to type of flight. T1. Now we need to define here which tab would be activated after execution of this program. So default tab I am initializing here, and this is your airline active tab. equal to date. We have given their name is airlines. So airlines active tab would be date. Now come to the next event, which is our start of selection. Then defining here the case. This is your case gc underscore mark. That means we have initialized a constant in above the program gc underscore mark value is x. That means when the user select any one of the radio button, then what will it execute? So we need to define here the cases gc underscore mark, and then when the user will select pa underscore all radio button, then what it will execute. So I am defining here SQL statement select star from SP flight into gs underscore flight. Where char id in so underscore char. Here the selection statement or SQL query select is matching here the value of char id which are stored into the database table with so underscore car, which we have assigned above. You can see the select option so underscore char. So the database value will match with this one so underscore car, and we have given the default values AA, or either user can select the different value by input help, but it should be matched with this database value char id of the S-Flight database table. If it is percent there, then we can also apply here the multiple condition checking. So I am applying here the another is connection ID so underscore con, and we can also use another one flight date. This is FL date in so underscore activity. If it is matches, then what it will do, it will return the results. So I am writing here the statement write gs underscore flight char id comma gs underscore flight connection id. Similarly gs underscore flight FL date and gs underscore flight price, and then this select query always ended with the end select. Similarly, we can also use of an option when PA underscore national NAT. We have given above the two options, that is when the user will select PA underscore all or PA underscore NAT. So we have given here the two radio buttons, and the user when press PA underscore all, it will execute this SQL query. Similarly, you can define here for the PA underscore NAT. So I'm just going to using here the statements and copying directly to the this one. Now statement will be PA underscore national NAT. Then select start from S flight into GS underscore flight, care ID in SOCAR and flight is this one, and then end select. And the case is always ended with the end case. Save the program, use the Pretty printer for formatting purpose, and then click again the save button and check for the errors. You can see an error is showing the field GS underscore flight is unknown, but there is a field with a similar name GS underscore S flight. So we have used anywhere GS underscore S flight. So we can change here because we have taken here the data object GS or work area as GS underscore S flight. So we need to take here the GS underscore S flight. Click on the save button. GS underscore S flight. We need to use here alwhere GS underscore S flight. Similarly, use here GS underscore S flight. Save button. Now let me check, is there any error in this program. Starting from the beginning of the program, we have created here the selection screen 1100 in which we have declared the two fields SO underscore CR and SO underscore CO1. Similarly, we have created here the selection screen 1200. Similarly, we have created 1300. No error in this case. Now come to the next block. This is tab block. In this block we have created 3 tabs and assigned the screen number 1100, 1200 and 1300. No error is there. Now come to the initialization event. In this initialization event, yes, we have given here the low value and high value and size. We have not given, oh, this is the error EQ that generally we assign it for the options. So I am giving here the option there. Now there is another error which is no space should be there in defining the text of the tabs. Now save button. We have selected the data from the table and then end the case. Now click on the save button. Check for the consistency. No error found, syntactically correct. Then activate it and then execute it. Now you can see in this output we have 3 tabs and we have 3 selection screens, and 1100 selection screen is assigned to this connection tab, and this selection screen 1200 is assigned to the tab date, and the selection screen assigned to the type of flight. Now I'm going to select here. You can see this is the lower value that we have assigned default values, and this is the high value, and we are going to select here the connection number. This is the input help. Now I have selected here the connection number 0017 and then go to the date, the database date. There is a date which is 6th of May 120, and then we can select either national flight, either we can select all flights, then connection, and then execute. Now you can see these are the results that we have obtained. We have given the CAR ID is AA, and connection ID is 0017, and this was the date, flight date, and basis on of these data we have retrieved the price of the flight, and the price of the flight is this one. Similarly, you can also give the range. Suppose I am giving here AA to JL, Japan Airlines, and then you can also give here the connection ID corresponding to AA. The connection was 17, and corresponding to JL there is this one. So date is same, the type of flight is same, and then execute it. So this was all about the selection screen as well as multiple selection screen. So this is an important program which is based on the selection screen as well as multiple selection screens. Thank you so much for watching my videos.